Bob.
Good
Happy
morning.
Thursday. Thursday already. How's it
Happy
going?
Thursday. We just had strawberry cake for Kathy's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Lisa made a strawberry, some kind of Cool Whip with pretzels on the bottom. Oh my God. I had
Ooh,
two. Ugh,
that sounds yummy.
yeah. Now I'm ready for a nap.
Well,
Really am. It was delicious. So we all enjoyed that.
good. Well, happy early birthday to her. Hers is tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Good. Hope you're doing something fun for it.
Well, there's a fine arts festival every year this week. It's always her birthday, so we always go down there, and I always buy her some kind of a crafted item like a wallet or something that's handmade. Yeah, so lots of neat
Nice.
things. So we'll be down there tomorrow
Well, that's
for the
good. You guys,
festival.
you guys having good weather too, huh?
It's 30 today. It's
What?
freezing.
When I
It's
log into
freezing.
your VPN, it gives me your weather and it said freeze alert. I'm like, that can't be right.
They're telling people to bring their flowers in.
Oh my goodness.
The orchard, all the orchards around here, like they're flipping out. They got thermometers every 10 yards on the trees, and they're worried. They're worried it's going to be cold tonight, and then the weekend it'll be fine.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was 29 this morning when I came in at 4 o'clock.
That's
Chip,
crazy. And
chip.
middle of May.
Yeah, middle of May.
Well, hey everybody, let's see who's joined us here. Got quite a
Hi,
few.
everybody.
Got Jen from Mississippi. We have somebody from New York. Don't see your name, but hello. Aloha. Let me guess. Cherie. Gotta be
Cherie,
her.
I saw her toes sticking out of the sand.
I saw that.
Like, cut it out.
We have Dotsy. We've got somebody from Michigan. Good morning. Mary Ellen from PA. Hey, Mary Ellen. We have Allison. Somebody from Arizona. Hi, Jody. We have Jim. Who else we have?
Hi, Jody. I sent you an email.
Jen
I'm
Penner.
sure you
Yep.
got it.
Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Chris. Hey, Chris is on with us too. So welcome everybody. We got a fun one today. You know, we always start off with some updates just of what's going on because we know we have a cause candle going on this month. And we'll also share another cause candle for June a little bit later and a great organization that Bob was able to partner with too. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll go through the summer fragrances, what's going to be happening with those and spring and all that kind of good stuff. And of course, if you're under a rock somewhere, you don't know already, our June fragrance of the month. And something fun that I'm going to be doing is letting them help me decide on my final 3 designs for a fragrance label, one of their Christmas favorites. So I'm going to put that out there in Facebook after this event, probably tomorrow, because I'm still working on images of them on the jar. But they're going to help me decide what that final pick will be for a Christmas fragrance. So why don't we start with, I'm going to hide us really quick here. All right. So our mental health awareness month obviously is going all month. And this, I think we put this online in April. And so an update on this, so far we have sold 246, which
That's it.
is quite a bit lower than I was thinking we would get for this. I'm sure that's your thought too. We've had 79 distributors ordered, and so far the donation is going to be $510 so far, but we still have 2 weeks left on this. And so far, Jay Ivany is the top seller. She hasn't hit 50 yet, but she's the top seller so far of our mental health candle. So again, this is supporting the Bucks County NAMI, and that's where Mia works. But again, these are all over the United States, and I don't know if they're in Canada too, but obviously it doesn't have to be this organization, but there's many other organizations that support this great cause that you guys can partner with. So that's going on for another 2 weeks. And then we have our military. So Memorial Day is just around the corner. So it's Military Appreciation Month. And then we also have Memorial Day that's happening very soon. And so for that, we've sold 361 of those so far. 120 distributors have ordered that. And currently, Ashley Holt has the highest number sold, but she has not hit 50 yet. So that's the person. For the other one, for the mental health, there's $300 on the line for that to be donated to the organization. With this one, it's $100 to an organization. So right now, Ashley, you are in first place. And then last but not least, our fur babies. So Life is Better with Fur Babies candle in our Order No More fragrance. And this is National Pet Month. So we thought we'd have fun with this. And whoever the top seller is of 50 candles or more will also get $100 to donate to their local organization. So we've sold 224 of these, which I know that makes me happy because we've had this out a lot. This isn't this first time around, right? It's probably been at least four times we've offered this. So 224 candles, that's pretty good. And 38 distributors have ordered, but Jim McDonald, he has sold over 50 of these. So he's the one on track right now to earn that $100. So we still have a couple more weeks, but so far Jim is in the lead and he has exceeded 50 candles. So great job, Jim. Good job. All right. So now on to summer. So, we released some summer ones in May, right? So it's going to be kind of a trickle out effect as we get this release out for summer. So now, actually today, right after this, we're going to be releasing some fragrances for you. So I'm going to show you what those are. But I did want to let you know that spring fragrances will be available through the end of May, or while supplies last, but then more than likely May. We've got a lot of them that are running out. So if you have people that love the spring fragrances, we'll run them at least through the end of this month. Okay. So let's look at what is happening and what's coming out right now for summer. So here we go. We have our wine. Look at this. Cabernet. I know you guys love this. Our Chardonnay. And our Chardonnay is new and improved. We actually updated the formula a little bit. And I think you're going to like it. So let me know how you like it when you burn it. But it's not a huge difference, but a little bit. But we think we made it a little bit better for you guys. So Chardonnay. And then we have Merlot and our Vino de Porto. And what's fun is National Wine Day is May 25th. Bob, did you know that?
I did not.
So perfect timing for our National Wine Day. So these fours will be available today. I'll put them online as soon as we're done with this event, and they'll be available through your back office and your personal website. So again, National Wine Day is available, or is May 25th. So they'll be available today. And here, just another look at that winery collection. So beautiful fragrances with a beautiful label. So hopefully you guys are excited that those are back as well. All right, let's see what's next. So how about we talk about our June fragrance, all right, for our cause candle. So I know in November, they also talk about this cause, which is Alzheimer's. But June is actually Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. So we thought we would support that in the month of June. So worldwide, there are more than 55 million people who are living with Alzheimer's or another dementia. So we're joining the Alzheimer's Association, and this is the Scranton Wilkes-Barre chapter. And we're going purple and raising awareness and funds this June. So the more people that know about Alzheimer's, the more action that we can inspire. So a little bit about the organization. It's Alzheimer's Association. And every dollar that you raise, right, Bob, we're doing the $2 per candle for those affected by benefits those affected by Alzheimer's disease in your community. So they have 3 local support groups hosted by the association in Scranton, Wilkes-Barre area, and multiple community impact plans with facilities to provide education programs. So the Alzheimer's Association is a global organization working to advance care, support, and research across the world. From face-to-face support to online education programs and promising worldwide research initiatives, the money you raise makes a difference in the lives of those facing Alzheimer's. So great organization right in the Scranton, Wilkes-Barre area. So same deal. This candle will support them. $2 from every candle will go to support this cause, and $5 if it goes directly through the company from every candle. And again, you know, the sky's the limit with who you guys can support in your area with Alzheimer's. So you guys interested to see what this candle is? It might look familiar to you guys. So here it is. So we showed this last year, but Bob, we didn't offer it on a candle. We let them offer it as a custom label and order it themselves. But we decided that we would offer a fragrance just for you guys, one fragrance for you guys to be able to sell. And Bob, you thinking you want to do, how much do you want to do for the top seller if someone sells over 50 of these? What are you thinking for this one?
Well, let's pick up the pace a little bit. Let's make it 60 candles and $300.
60 candles and $300. Okay.
Because this is enough, since 2020 and the virus came and all this stuff, I've watched this company grow into, and y'all have watched it grow into this fundraising company. And now we've taken it to the next level where we're doing not only good with schools and organizations, but we're finding all these charities that need money that are local and independent, and the money stays local in your communities as well as our community. And I go, I just, every time I think about it, the sky's the limit on where we could go with this. I keep telling people, as you know, I say it all the time. I tell people we're the largest fundraising company in the country. And I believe we're getting there. We're getting there, and all the good that we're doing. And I'm excited about it. I was excited to find this lady. And you know what? She was excited that I reached out to her. She goes, "Oh my God, you're going to do what?" She says, "Are you walking in a race?" And I go, "Well, I could do that too." But I said, we want to give some money, but I need to know that it's local, that the money is going to be used locally to help people. And she was so excited. And I go, what a way to run a company, to do this. And each one of you have your own company out there, whether you're in Arizona or you're in New Mexico or California or Minnesota, it doesn't matter where you're at. You have your company as an independent contractor, and you can give back. So you need to get with your accountant on this, but I think if you do the fundraiser and you write the donation check out yourself, that, I believe, becomes a write-off for you. It all depends how you do it. So it's something to talk to your accountant about. But I'm excited about not only the future of the company, but the future of giving back to these organizations. I'm truly excited about that.
Well, what's interesting is I found that this organization was on Facebook. I just searched Facebook
Yes.
in the groups, and they came up, and I'm like, Bob, have you seen this one? And you're like, yeah, that's the one I've been talking to. So I'm like, that's literally how we came up with the organization, is just a quick search to see, and, did a little research on them and made sure they're all legit and everything. You want to make sure that they're,
Yes.
upstanding organizations, but it was that simple to find them and then make a phone call, shoot them a message, and you're partnering with an organization. So super simple. So they're probably wondering, what's the fragrance? So it's white.
Yeah, we didn't say.
So I did a little research on this too. So, this is interesting. So for florals, it says the familiar scents of roses, gardenias, and other flowers take people back to a time when they literally stopped to smell the roses. Floral scents can stimulate memory recall, helping memory care patients remember events associated with the scent of a certain flower at their grandmother's house, a bouquet of anniversary roses, or memories of their home garden. So I'm like, you know what? We have the perfect fragrance for this. And I think you guys are going to be excited because you can't get it because we ran out. So Mimosa Rose is going to be the fragrance that is featured in our Alzheimer's awareness candle. So if you love that Mimosa Rose, you can now get it through this. And, it has a great, I just love that it works, as far as that story about how fragrance works and that memory recall and helping them recall the memory. So that makes it even better partnership for this. So if you guys remember, Mimosa Rose, this glowing fragrance has a fresh and floral yet deceptively rich quality. The delicate powdery quality of mimosa flowers is combined with touches of delicious golden fruits, fresh dewy notes, and wood undertones. So warm, rosy happiness. So great fragrance to support this organization. So, all right. So this will also be available today, guys. All right. So you have this and you have your 4 winery fragrances that will be available after this event. So looking forward to that. Okay, now on to a June 1 release. So some more summer fragrances that will be available starting on June 1st. So I thought I'd let you know what these are. So quick look at these. So we have Bahama Breeze is the first one. We have Caribbean Cooler, Coconut Mango, Coconuts and Lime, Melon Margarita. And if you guys remembered Raspberry Smoothie with spring, we let you know that there were some retiring fragrances. So it means this is the last season you're going to be able to get this, and Raspberry Smoothie is one of those. So Raspberry Smoothie will be retiring, and this will be the last season that you'll be seeing this fragrance. Then we also have Sex on the Beach, Tropical Paradise, which is another one that will be retiring for this season. It'll be gone. Last time to get it. Tropical Smoothie is also retiring for the season. So you can get those on June 1st. You'll be able to get all of these. And then last but not least, we're bringing back our Enjoy the Journey in Fraser Fir fragrance. So that's going to be available as well because it's the Great Outdoors month in June as well, Bob. I don't know if you knew that, but so it's a great candle to celebrate the great outdoors and just love it. Because, you know, we've had a lot of you say, oh, we wish that our Night Before Christmas was available all year. Well, this is Night Before Christmas, just renamed to Fraser Fir. So if you guys love that, you can now get it on June 1st in the Enjoy the Journey in that great candle. So, all right. So what else do we have? Oh, our June fragrance of the month. So this was a fragrance that we had a lot of fun with on the beach in Jamaica. we introduced this during our Tuesday night event, remember? So we had our nautical theme. And so we had a fun evening on the beach there. And this is where we introduced it. So I took a lot of pictures with it. We did some fun videos. So, you know, this may not be news to a lot of you, but some of you may not have known this yet. But here is our June fragrance of the month. It is called Beach Day. So a summer escape with tropical breezes brings back memories of being lathered in creamy suntan lotion while enjoying a sun-drenched day at the beach, relaxing and enjoying a good book. Life is just better at the beach. And you can see the top notes of citron, orange zest and ocean breeze, middle of jasmine, neroli flower, and sugared amber, and bottom of lavender, rose water, and golden sands. And so anyone that was there, whether they earned the trip or it was their guests, they all got to take home a bag of these melts. We had those ready for them so that they could smell them right away. And the fun part of this, Bob, is I actually partnered with a distributor in the field, Cherie Renault. This was something from a previous company, a fragrance that she just loved. And so I said, listen, let's do this together. Let's get some samples. You test it. You tell me if it's hitting spot on with what you remember. And she's like, yep, this is it. So she helped test it. You know, we kind of designed that label together and she helped me write the description. So it was a lot of fun. And this is something that for the next trip, somebody who earns it is going to have the ability to partner with me again on a new fragrance that we'll release on our next trip next year. So we had a lot of fun with this. So I thought, why not keep this going? So here's a couple more images just to share with you. You can see we'll put these out there as well. Just a couple of the images right now. These are ones that we took literally on the beach. I took out there. So that was a lot of fun. They had some beautiful places to take photos. So there's a couple too that I'll make sure they're out there for you guys to share as well. So hopefully you guys are excited about that. I know the trip achievers were very excited. Everyone was saying how much they loved it and the color. Just so you know, this is a brand new color as well. Mike was able to get a new dye and we used it for the very first time in our Surf City line. If you notice, it's a Surf City collection, which means there's more to come in the same collection. So look forward to that coming this summer. So lots of fun with that. All right. So last but not least, well, what do you want to talk about first? I was going to talk let's talk about Fling. Because I want to keep that front and center, right? So we've got our great Fling coming up in Arizona in July of this year. So I want to make sure you guys all know about it. We have a Facebook group. If you haven't joined that, please, join that group. We have a fun theme night that's going to be happening on the 23rd. So it officially starts on the 22nd, where we will start with registration in the morning, and then we'll have lunch together, and then we will have a general session starting around 1 o'clock. So around 1 to 5, which a lot of it will be about recognition that afternoon. And then you guys have dinner on your own. And then on Sunday is the big deal, where we will have we'll start bright and early around 9 a.m. and we'll have lunch together. And then we'll also have dinner together. And our theme night is Western night. So you guys get to dress up and have some fun with that for our closing night party that happens on Sunday. So Friday, the only reason to come in is if you are a qualified Sapphire director or above, because we will have a separate dinner and business meeting with all of you. So that gives you a little high level with that. And you simply register through your back office. All you have to do is search Fling and just look for the 2023 full payment, and you can register there. If you have one, you just put one. If you have two, you put two. If you've already registered and you want to bring a guest, you can do it that way too, and just add another person. So really easy for you to register for this great event. So looking forward to that. And I'll show you in a minute. You can see I started my to-do list, Bob. It was a little scary of all the things that still have to be done, but looking forward to that event. All right. So finally, you guys know we've been taking the opportunity to rebrand. As we run out of labels, Michael will say, hey, we're almost out of this label. You can, give it a new look. I'm like, great. So, you've seen those throughout the year as we run out. We told you it would be a transition plan, that we would be updating all of our labels eventually, right? So as we run out, we will do that. Well, the one in line is Home for Christmas. So this is one that you're going to see a new look in the winter. And so I've narrowed it down to 3 designs that I want your help with. So I'm going to show you these 3 designs. And then what I'm going to do is tomorrow, I'm hoping I'll have them on candles so you can see the color will not change. This is the color of the candle that it will be on for Home for Christmas. But I'll do a little Facebook vote out there for you guys tomorrow in our group and find out which one you think the number one should be. So here's what they look like. Here's the first one. So here's with that Home for Christmas, with that nice little cozy house in the woods with all the snow. So that's the first one. Our second one, again, just a little brighter theme, but you can see the snow and the snowflakes. And then our final one right here. So there's our 3 that you guys are going to help me narrow down to the first one. So there's what it looks like now. And here's your options for voting tomorrow. Number 1, number 2, and number 3.
I heard number 1 there.
What's that?
I heard number 1 in the background.
That was baby girl saying number 1. Number 1. So looking forward to you guys. Hey, that's enough. Tom's yelling at her. Tom's yelling at her. Knock it off. All right. So you see my board behind me, Bob? That's my to-do list for Fling. Yes. So got a lot to do. And I know I've got a lot of people out there in the field that are going to be helping me. So thank goodness I got a lot of great distributors out there that are always willing to help. So it's going to be a great event. I'm looking forward to it. A lot of things to do to get ready, but it's going to be a great time.
We had a few register this week.
Good.
As we came back. So some people registered. So that's a good thing. And we're excited for it. It's exciting when you get a group of, I call them dreamers. We're all dreamers. We're dreaming about our home business. We're dreaming about whatever your goals are. And you get this group of people together. We did it on the beach where we didn't really talk about business, but we were all dreamers. and we all got together and had an incredible time in Jamaica. And so now you'll come together and have a great time. And this will be sharing ideas, not just sharing the trip and exciting. We're having dinner tonight. Did you have lunch over here? And it's a whole different thing, but it's really the same. It's just a bunch of dreamers getting together about changing something in their life, whether it's just to burn the better candle at a discounted price, or to create a little business for a car payment, or to say, I want that cartoon money. So it's all available. So I get excited when groups of people get together, and you see the look in their face and the glow in their face, and their eyes get big, and it's just people having a lot of fun. And life is too short, so we like having fun.
Well, there is one reminder I want to give you guys. If you are planning on coming to the event and you haven't registered yet, you need to register by the end of June if you do want to be part of recognition, because I have to have time to get all those reports run for all the different categories that we recognize. And I recognize June 2022. No, good thing I wrote this down. July 2022 through June 2023 is kind of the recognition period for anything that I'm recognizing. So please make sure, if you want to be recognized on stage, that you're registered by the end of June, so they have you as part of the recognition portion of the event. So that helps me out a lot. So lots of people voting. Remember, guys, your vote in here doesn't count. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking
tomorrow.
But it's tomorrow, so that I have a nice little report for me. So, but I love that it's all over the place. So, I mean, so that's always what's fun, is you guys always like different things, but I know everyone's like, I love them all, but I see a lot of threes on there. A lot of threes, a lot of ones. So yeah, so that'll be helpful, because I liked them all too. That's why I'm like, oh, you know what? Let's see if you guys can help me narrow it down. I thought that would be fun this time, do something a little different. So anything else you want to share before we head out today?
No, I'm not allowed to talk about anything here. I was told before the call to just sit back and smile, and don't share anything that we didn't talk about. So yeah, well, Michael's back there testing all kinds of things. That I'll walk around the building, and there's fragrances.
I got a good one testing right now, Bob. It's a winner.
Going everywhere, and that's part of the fun of what we do. And it's probably 36, 37 years now, full time networking and doing things, and it's the most fun I've ever had is with the candle, which I'd never burned my whole life, or my wife. We really never burned candles, and now we're kind of candle addicts. They're burning all the time. I got one burning here, and so yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's fun coming to work every day. I hope you guys are having as much fun as we're having here at the home office. Even on a bad day, when I get a call that's a price went up, there was a price increase, or a shipment is delayed, or an order is lost or damaged. Even on those bad days, it's still a great day to be in the candle business with you guys. So yeah, we're excited. And I don't speak just for me. I speak for everybody here. We were laughing. We had cake for Kathy's birthday today, and somebody said, look who's at the door. And it was a guy that worked for us 22 years ago.
Wow.
For a couple of years, and he got sick, and he retired, and he was from Colombia. And he came walking in the door. He had a heart attack and open heart surgery, and he was rolling his stroller in, and he looked around and he goes, the same people. And it was like everybody ran over. Ricky, oh my God, Ricky, come have some cake with us. And it was like, it's like a party here every day, even on a bad day. So I hope you guys are having as much fun out in the field as we're having here at the home office. If you're not, you're doing something wrong.
Yes, it's a fun business. And everyone's saying happy birthday to Kathy, so please pass on everyone's
I will
birthday
do
wishes
that.
Too.
We'll pass that out. I got
well,
some good photos to post tomorrow.
Oh, good.
That's
I'd love to see those.
I'll post about 10 of them.
Well,
but other than that,
yep.
It's been a great month. Business is good. We want to grow the company. You all know that.
They're asking about soap again every time. They're asking about soap.
I know. If I look at the sales, I just looked at the sales from last month. I'm going to say that last month was sold not even 400 bars. So, we have to watch our money because prices have gone up with everything over the last 3 years, 3 and 4 fold. So we look at a product and go, okay, I have to buy X amount and I have to sit on it. So how long do I have to sit on that money to turn some kind of a profit? And you look and you go, there's only so many things you can buy. So we have to buy a lot of glass at one time. So it's just business, and yes, I'd love to have 5 fragrances. So volume dictates what a company can do. Volume always dictates that. So if you guys go out and team build and do have more sales and more sales on the soap, then I can do that. I'd love to do it. I want to bring back the original, which was grapefruit lavender.
That sounds
which was an
lovely.
incredible soap, but it just, we had 6 at one time, but we sold a lot of bars. So we were able to turn that over and justify buying 10,000 bars at a time. So you're sitting on 40, 50,000 bars of Bella bars, and you're selling 100 a month. And it just doesn't justify it. But I feel your pain. I have mine stored away. I took the last case and a half of Slate and Stone home with me.
And someone's saying grapefruit lavender was their favorite. And someone says, I got men saying they stink, LOL. So, well.
What stinks?
They're saying the men stink because they don't have their Slate and Stone soap, I'm assuming.
I totally understand. A few friends came in and they bought their cases that are distributors, and they just buy soap. And when they found out, they asked how many I had of Slate and Stone, and one guy came in and took 2 or 3 cases. And so that's one of the issues. And volume dictates. So if enough of you introduce it to new people, and because once they try it and use it, I believe that a larger percentage, 90, 95% of the people will come back. It's like the candle. If you put this candle in somebody's house and you have the right fragrance for them, that they're not going anywhere else. They're going to find fragrances that they like within our system and buy them. And it's the same thing with the Bella bars. So I'm in talks with them right now, but the price is still high and I have to buy a lot. They want me to buy 3 fragrances. So, which is doable because we only have 1 left. But I looked at the numbers again just the other day from April, and there was nothing exciting about the sale. Maybe it lasts too long. I don't know. I brought my bar back from Jamaica, Ziplocked.
Me too.
I gave you a Ziploc bag, didn't I? So put it in, because I know you're not going to use it all in 5-6 days.
That's right. Yep.
So we're always looking for new products to excite everybody, to find new people that may have an interest more in the Bella bars than the candles at some point, where that's their exciting product. So yes, I keep working on it every day. I'm making phone calls, trying to find. I dealt with 3 other soap companies, and they couldn't compare. The bars were just they were not good. They just didn't have the formula, and I had sent them bars to break down, just like I did the original grapefruit lavender. It was from 2 different companies. It was from Nu Skin, and a lady named Linda Shea had the lavender, natural lavender bar. And we put those 2 together, and that was the start of it. And that was probably 20 years ago.
Wow.
So lots of new stuff on the horizon. We just got to grow the company. We got to double the company. If everybody found 1 person this month, oh my God, I think I'd have to hire 2 more people.
That's right.
It's a good problem, right?
That would be a good problem to have.
Well, everybody have a great weekend. The weekend is here. We have our Fine Arts Festival and a birthday party for Kathy on Saturday. So we're going to have a great weekend here. I hope everybody stays safe this weekend. Thanks for your business. Thanks for your support, your friendship. And what can I say? We're just excited here. This doesn't go away when this camera goes off. I think Kim can tell you that, because we're always talking, even on a bad day when I'll call her and go, I don't know, Kim, I don't know what's going on, but it's still good.
Yes, it is. All right, everybody. Well,
Oh, wait a
enjoy your
minute.
weekend. Oh, did you forget
I
something?
saw out of all the photos that I've been clicking on, I found a photo of you and Tom dancing in the what was that called? I go, where the heck was I for this photo? I thought
I didn't know they were taking photos.
I thought I saw every sunrise and sunset and everything twice. And then all of a sudden I'm clicking through somebody's, I don't know whose. I'm clicking like an hour ago. And I go, what the heck? What's this one? And then there was like 2 or 3 of them there. Tom, you look pretty good, buddy.
I know he's a good dancer.
Yeah. So that was a different photo. You know, a lot of them look the same, just different angles and stuff. But I saw that and I go, well, I didn't show it to Kathy or anybody. I have to send that to Kathy, me, and Michael. I have to do a group text and send it to them. That was a great photo. That's a blow up, actually. You should put that one in a frame.
Well, actually, Cherie did one for me. She sent me a special gift with a frame with our photo in our little outfits on that gazebo. So thank you again, Cherie.
Yeah,
very
so
nice.
That was fun. I just saw that for the first time because I'm looking.
Shelly Lindsley snapped the dancing picture. So yeah.
Okay. Well, good job. Like I said, I'm just whizzing through all these photos, and I'm not looking at who took them. I'm just enjoying the moment, enjoying the time. It was good.
It was a good time.
All right, guys. Well, I've got to go do a little work.
All right. Well, we meet at this time. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys all soon.
Stay
Have
safe.
a good one.
Bye.